Hello, and welcome to Your Learning Zone, the online place for learning about children's nutrition with Grub for Life. In this module, we're looking at common nutritional problems in toddlers. You can start the training whenever you like, and if you've missed something, just go back and hear it again. Don't forget to keep a record of your time spent here to count towards your continued professional development. And if you'd like more detailed information about any of the topics covered in the module, have a look at the Food and Nutrition Reference Manual or contact Grub for Life in person. A healthy, balanced diet most of the time is the most important foundation for toddlers' health and development. If after this module you have a few key facts and a basic understanding of nutrient roles and how foods provide toddlers with what they need, you'll be doing just fine. Remember, you can always come back to the slides to remind you of the detailed information. Here's a quick fact. The reference nutrient intake, or RNI, is how we express the amount of a nutrient needed by a population group. It's a general amount which covers everyone in that group, in this case toddlers. The recommended daily amount, or RDA, is often used on food labels. This applies to adults. It's not a value that we can use for toddlers. Although of course the information on the label will tell you that the food contains those specific nutrients that are listed. Macronutrients are the things toddlers need most of. They're the big nutrients like fat, carbohydrate and protein. They all provide energy. The macronutrients also contain micronutrients. These are the smaller vitamins and minerals that toddlers also need. Together, the macro and micronutrients make up a healthy, balanced diet. We'll start by looking at the macronutrients. Protein is the building nutrient. Every cell in the body needs protein. There are animal sources of protein like meat, fish and dairy foods, and vegetable sources too, like pulses and nuts. Children in the UK rarely show any signs of protein deficiency. Carbohydrates are the main energy providers. Energy can be given quickly from sweet foods containing simple sugars, or more steadily from complex carbohydrates like starch, found in bread, cereals, rice, pasta, and all types of potatoes. Fats provide more concentrated energy than any other food, at around 9 calories for each gram of fat consumed, compared to just 4 calories per gram from protein or carbohydrate. Toddlers need more fat in their diets than adults, but this needs to come from foods providing other nutrients too, like oily fish, eggs, and whole dairy foods. Much of the excess fat in toddlers' diet, which is linked to obesity, comes from less healthy foods like confectionery, fast food, and savoury snacks. Fibre isn't strictly a nutrient, but it's still important for health. It helps move food through the digestive process and also helps support healthy bacteria living in the gut. Toddlers need only a small amount of fibre compared to adults. Too much is likely to be very filling and can reduce toddlers' appetites at meal times. You can achieve a good balance of fibre for toddlers by serving 5 fruit and vegetables a day and a mix of whole grain cereals and refined cereals, for instance like whole grain bread and white pasta. Without fluid, fibre couldn't do its job. Dehydration is a very common cause of constipation in toddlers. They need about 1.5 litres a day from drinks, plus the fluid they would also get from vegetables and dairy foods like yogurts. The warmer the weather, the more active a toddler is, the more fluid they need. The colour of urine is a good way to tell if a toddler is properly hydrated. A pale straw colour means everything's fine and they've had plenty of fluid. Any darker, and they need to drink more. Now, let's look at the micronutrients known as the vitamins. Vitamins tend to be given a letter in their name. Vitamin A is known for its role in eyesight and night vision. It's also important for immunity. Found in milk and most yellow and orange fruits and vegetables, nearly half the toddlers in the UK still don't get enough vitamin A from their diets, so most children's vitamin drops contain vitamin A as a supplement. The B vitamins are a group of vitamins the body uses for growth, development, and to help produce energy. Breakfast cereals are often fortified with B vitamins, and they're found naturally in a wide range of foods, although Marmite or yeast extract is actually the only food which contains all the B vitamins together. Vitamin C, or ascorbic acid, is used for a wide range of important roles around the body. It helps wounds heal, helps the body to absorb iron, and as well as preventing the body cells from damage. Vitamin C is known as an antioxidant vitamin. This means it's protective. It's found in fruits and vegetables. It's soluble in water, which is why it's important not to cook vegetables for too long or leave them standing in water for long periods before cooking. Because of low fruit and veg intakes, most toddlers in the UK don't actually get enough vitamin C. Almost a third are deficient in vitamin C. Vitamin D is the only nutrient which all toddlers need to have supplemented in their diet through vitamin drops. Modern life means that toddlers just don't get enough exposure to sunlight to make the vitamin D in their skin that they need. As a result, vitamin D deficiency and rickets is on the rise. Please check that all the toddlers in your care receive a daily vitamin D supplement through children's vitamin drops. Vitamin E is a fat-soluble vitamin, widely available in a whole range of foods, and as a result, vitamin E deficiency is rarely seen in the UK. Vitamin K is generally produced by the healthy bacteria living in the gut. It helps blood to clot. Newborn babies are given an injection of vitamin K in the heel to help start them off. So that's the vitamins. Now let's look at the other group of micronutrients, the minerals. Calcium is needed by toddlers for healthy bones and teeth. The main food sources of calcium are dairy foods, and these continue to be important after weaning. White flour is fortified with calcium in the UK. Copper is a trace element, meaning it's only required in very small amounts. Due to its wide availability, deficiency in copper is very rarely seen. In some areas of England, fluoride is added to drinking water, but most toddlers will get all the fluoride they need from toothpaste. Fluoride is needed for strong teeth, and as a result there are a wide range of supplements available for toddlers. However, brown spots on the teeth are a sign of excess fluoride. This is almost always caused by unnecessary supplementation. Iodine deficiency is usually due to a disease of the thyroid gland and is not generally seen as a nutritional issue. Iron deficiency is, however, common in toddlers and is very much a nutritional issue. Needed for healthy blood supply, iron is found in meat, poultry and eggs, and vegetarian sources include dark green vegetables, fortified breakfast cereals and pulses. These need to be eaten by vegetarian children regularly throughout the day in order to meet their requirements. Iron deficiency anemia is not uncommon amongst toddlers, especially vegetarian children and children with problem eating and possibly as a result of late weaning. Magnesium is widely available in foods and deficiency is very rare. So too is phosphorus deficiency, also rare in the UK diet. Potassium is another important mineral, but deficiency is usually associated with disease of the kidney rather than poor diet. Selenium deficiency is rare in the UK. When it comes to sodium, excess is the problem, not deficiency. Sodium chloride is the name for table salt, and toddlers have a very low tolerance of salt. Salty foods must be limited in a toddler's diet. The last mineral is zinc. Last but not least though, most toddlers in the UK are not getting enough zinc in their diets. All they need to do to fix this is eat more meat, fish, dairy foods and whole grain cereals. A new group of nutrients are the phytochemicals. These are nutrients that scientists are discovering all the time. They have important roles in keeping toddlers healthy. Phyto means plant, so these new nutrients all tend to be found in fruits and vegetables. If you needed it, that's just one more reason to encourage toddlers to enjoy their 5 a day. Thank you for watching this session, and don't forget the Grub for Life team are always here to help if you have further questions.